Hey guys, here's another sump we've just finished off. It's a full custom Hmahli Platinum Series sump. So our Platinum Series have our inbuilt roller mats. So you can see here. So this is a 100mm wide by 100m long cloth, fleece cloth. This unit here is the control module for it. So that's your override switch. You've got a speed controller here for the roller itself, so you can actually set how fast you want the cloth to be turning. So we've got our silencer chamber as our first point of entry. On the back here we've got our internal inlet drain, and then the other two are located here. It's actually quite a tight sump. It's 1 meter long, but it's only 350 in width. So we actually had to offset the cloth for the roller mat just because we didn't have the depth to have them side by side. So yeah, so we've got the silencer chamber, and then obviously the water then flows through that grill into the roller mat chamber. These honeycomb cutouts, they're both removable panels, so if anything was to get blocked in the silencer chamber or a fish may have fallen through, you can unscrew that and actually gain access to it. Again, with the bottom of the roller mat, that can be accessed as well for annual cleaning. We've got our skimmer chamber here. We still need to cut out the opening for the collection cup. And then we've got our media chamber. So we've got a generous sized media basket in there. And underneath that too, we've got another rack which raises that, then obviously somewhere to mount the heaters as well, twin heater mounts. We've got our 3 Hmahli Blue Life resin reactors. And I should mention too, this sump configuration was specified by our client. We worked very closely with him. We made a few alterations from his original design, just because there was so much equipment in such a tight sump. So we basically had to try to make everything fit. So this is going to be running a frag system. So yeah, so we've got the 3 resin reactors. They're all pre-plumbed up. Our choice of pumps are our Sichi pumps. They're the Synchro Silence. So we've got 3 Sichi pumps, 1 for each resin reactor. And then we've got the return chamber here. So we've got our own 8 dosing ports. We've got our external bulkheads. We've got a few cutouts in the lids as well for some more piping, which this client has got a really advanced system. So he's actually got set up for automatic water changes, auto top up. So inside it might be a bit hard to see, but there's float mounts in there. There's 3 of them. So there's basically adjustable where he can set probes on there and sensors where he'll be able to obviously run all his auxiliary equipment. So when he knows when he's got obviously minimum water, if something was to fail and the water was actually continue filling during a water change or during a top up, there's obviously other mounts in there for other sensors where it will obviously shut the equipment off. Got a probe holder in there as well to hold apex probe holders. This sump is 1 meter in length by 350 front to back by 400 in height. So this is one of 2 sumps for this customer. We're starting another sump for him next week, which this thing is going to be a mammoth build. It's 1500 by 1 meter by 400 in height. A race circuit type layout. Again, it's going to be a Platinum Series sump with an inbuilt roller mat. It's going to have 4 resin reactors. I like to call it the hamburger with the lot. So make sure you guys stay tuned for that one. So again, we've got all of our lids, our cable cutouts. We've got our waterproof, dust proof plugs for the power for the roller mat, fuse. This roller mat is quite a heavy duty unit. It's running on a 24 volt geared motor. The body for the roller mat is all in 10mm cast acrylic. And the sump itself is all manufactured in 6mm cast acrylic. Because of the height of the roller mat and with the limitations within the cabinet, we've made the fleece roll come out at a 45 degrees instead of vertically up. So it basically just comes straight out at you. Just so that way this whole unit can fit within inside the height parameters of the cabinet. We've got our signature LED lighting where we can obviously change colours. Which is pretty much a standard on all of our sump builds these days. So like we said, be sure to follow the next build, which is basically part 2 of this client's order. Alright guys, well we'll see you on the next one. Cheers.